So I just finished this book, Unlimited Power by Tony Robbins. He's obviously a very known author and speaker. Tony Robbins, many people know him. And I've read this book before, it's really great. I read this this week because the year changed and I wanted to set goals, and this book has great goal setting instructions in it. So I wanted to read it. And so I'm going to summarize the best 5 ideas I got from this book. Before I start with the summary though, make sure to subscribe to this channel. And also in the description I have a link to bookdeposter.com where you can order this book straight to your home. So let's begin. Very powerful things. I think Tony Robbins is one of the few authors who really has like great books that can have many pages but still a lot of like powerful information in them, not just like additional stuff there to make it a thicker book. But so first is to learn to become a better communicator. He talked about how all of the great people like John F. Kennedy and Martin Luther King and all of these people, they were good communicators. And so you need to be good communicator with yourself, and you also need to be good communicator with others. So you need to internally know how to communicate with yourself to get the quality of life you want, and also to communicate with others. And second idea is that you want to model people. You want to find someone who already has achieved what you want, and you model what they did. You model their beliefs and their actions. You model people, and when you can model like someone's beliefs, their belief system, you can create similar results as them. It's really, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You can just like follow the steps that already have been like laid out for you. Like somebody has already done what you want to do. Then you need to think the same way as them. You need to take the same actions as them. Model their belief systems. Then third is sub-modalities. He talks a lot about like NLP because he's like he's an NLP guy. He has studied that a lot, and he talks about those sub-modalities, how you can instantly change your state and the quality of your life by changing your like sub-modalities in what you like, how you see things. So if you see, for example, something very dim, it instantly feels much more depressing and weak and everything. You don't feel it as intense. But if you make something like really bright in your brain, what you see, if it's very bright, then it actually motivates you more. If you don't like cooking, for example, you're probably visualizing that's very dim and very colorless, very far away. Those are submodalities. But if you imagine as bright, close up, and everything like the sounds are loud and everything, that makes you motivated to do something that you might have not been motivated before. And if you want to, you can also use the other way around. If something you don't want to feel something as strongly, you can like in your mind push it back, make it black and white, make it very quiet. Those are like those NLP techniques you can use. But then fourth idea is that learning other people's strategy. He talks about like how there is like people have their strategies. For example, in sales you can learn like how people have before you came to the appointment, how have they bought something before. If you learn how they have bought before, then you can sell them the right way, not sell them your way, but sell them how they want to be sold. For example, there's 3 types of like people, or there's like 3 categories. There is the visual, there is the auditory, and then there's the kinesthetic. And for some people the visual is more strong, for some people the auditory is more strong, and for some people the kinesthetic is more strong, meaning some people are more like sensitive to like, or they are better at the hearing, or they are more sensitive to like the feeling. You hear people say like, I see what you mean, that's a visual person, or I hear what you're saying, that's like a person who is very auditory. So you need to focus on those when you communicate to someone who has, for example, is very strong visual. Then you need to show them visually. And that's also in relationships, it's very important to know what is the strongest, like is it auditory visually or kinesthetic. But then fifth idea, physiology, he also talks about. I like that a lot. You can instantly change your state, how you feel, by changing your physiology. Like for example, depressed people, they adapt that positions where they're like looking down, chin down, shoulders slunged and everything, and it really is, depression is it's a physiology, like it's in some kind of physical position. It's kind of hard to feel depressed. If you're smiling, if you have your head up, your shoulders back, and you stand straight, it's kind of hard to be depressed. So it's really, physiology is powerful. So in an instant you can change how you feel by just changing your physiology. Bring the shoulders back, smiling, it creates a chemical reaction in your body and it changes how you feel. So those are my favorite 5 ideas. If you enjoyed this summary and want to read this book, it's linked in the description. Also hit thumbs up for this video if you liked it, and subscribe to this channel if you didn't yet, and I'll see you next time.